Welcome back, everybody. We're here with another video, and today we have CT Toys Amazing Yamaguchi Rebel Tech, whatever, anti, or is it Agent Anti-Venom or Anti-Agent Venom, whatever, however you say it, right? So here we have the box, came a little beat up. I also appreciate everybody who did the poll on which figure I should review. You guys all voted for the Anti-Agent Venom, so Anti-Agent Venom, whatever. So yeah, let's take a look at the box and let's get them opened up. So we have a unique um, art design here that did not come on the original CT Toys Agent Venom. I really do appreciate them doing that and changing it. It looks very, very nice. Um, we still have the Venom symbol over here, and look, they changed everything over here. I don't know if these are the same poses and the same designs, but definitely appreciate them changing it to be the anti-venom. And then here we have a back design, another one here with whoever this is. I don't know who that is. If you guys know who this is in the comments, please let me know. I've been trying to figure out who that is, and I have no idea. I'm not too familiar with all the characters in the comics and all that, so if you guys know who that is, please tell me, because I've been trying to figure that out. We have all the accessories that are shown here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Look, they even have it here, anti-venom, so Agent Anti-Venom or Anti-Venom. Yeah, pretty cool. They definitely went above and beyond for the box. Like I said it here too. They went above and beyond for the box. Sad that I got beat up on the way here. I didn't have that issue with my Wolverine and my Miles Morales, but it's okay. You know, I don't really care about the box. I'm glad it looks nice, but let's get them opened up. I have posed them. I've posed them twice. So in this review, I'm experienced and I know what I'm talking about. The other reviews, I literally just took them out the box and it was my first impressions. Here, I can literally tell you how the figure's been doing recently. So yeah, let's do it. I can actually tell you how he's been holding up so far. I've posed him twice in some pretty long sessions, about like 4-hour posing sessions. So you can definitely expect some feedback here on how he's been performing. If I can get him out of the box. There we go. Should I leave this in the background? Yeah, leave it in the background. Okay. All right, so we get the top. He doesn't come like this. I switched the head sculpts and left it like that. But he comes like this, right? And then his additional pairs of hands in the plastic bag on the side. The CT toy stand and the rest of the accessories, which I will go more in depth later. So let's get first impressions on the figure itself. Oh, okay. So here he is. He does have a smell to him, of course, because you know, yeah. But let's do it first. Let me switch the head sculpts real quick so you can see it with the original head sculpt. I just prefer that one when I do posings sometimes. I will say I've had some issues swapping the heads recently. It's a little tight, like when you swap them. But I think once you do it more often, it kind of like gets easier, I guess. So here's a quick look at him, right? He looks amazing. There are a few like minor paint things, but like nothing too crazy, right? Like he looks awesome, like first impressions, right? He looks awesome. I think he looks great. He's been holding up very well. As you see, he hasn't broken yet. I think they did a great job with him. I like this like symbiotish like look that they added to the white. It's like a pearl. Like I don't know how to really describe it. I don't know if it's the material or if it's the painting, but it kind of like gives me like it's white symbiote. You know, it doesn't like look like white paint, like white normal paint. It has like texture to it, I guess I should say. There's some texture to it. So yeah, very, very nice. Very good. I like this like silver, the additions of the silver. You know, they redid the knees for it to be white. Not they didn't redo it. I mean they like painted it differently. Like it literally is like the same figure but just white, you know. And you know, typically with CT toys they look a little skinnier, But for this guy, he is obviously skinnier than the original, but he doesn't look very, very skinny, right? He looks pretty big. I think the main part where you can really tell the difference is in the shoulders. This huge gap right here in between the shoulders where the joints are exposed. But that's not like anything like, that's bothered me while I've been posing him, It hasn't really bothered me. But for people who are like nitpicky like that, you can definitely see like the ball joints. Or not the ball joint. You can see like the shoulder joints. So, yeah, let's get into the articulation, right? So, he is double jointed, right? I think his articulation is pretty much the same as the original Rebel Tech, right? He does have a bicep swivel. His ab crunch is very, very good. One of the best that I've reviewed recently. This might be the best articulated CT Toys thus far, but it's obviously based off of Rebel Tech. So he can go far, like, he can go back that much with the obvious gap right here. The original does that too. Side to side, very good range, but then you get that gap right here. His head can go that far, and then he can go up that high. You can also remove this neck piece, I believe. I heard people break their neck joint by pushing too hard on the head trying to get it in, so be careful with that. Make sure you don't push too hard so you don't break the neck peg. Double jointed knees. I've been posing him a lot, and they are not loose at all. He does have like an additional like thing right here. He does have a toe hinge. His knees can't really his knees, what am I saying? His ankles like pivot a little, right? But it's restricted by this. I'm not sure if the original is like that too. It might be. That's some great range though, forward and back, right? Like it goes down a lot. What else? They had the thigh swivel as well. Where I will say that the part that you might struggle with the most, or no, let me not say that, because everyone's like figure is gonna be different. But my figure, where it's been like the worst in terms of like articulation, like where it's really, really stiff, is in the thighs, where it's been super stiff to like move it, and it's squeaking now. Look. Right? So it squeaks a lot. And I put it in hot water, right? So don't tell me, oh, put it in hot water. I put it in hot water. The next step would be to put a little bit of dish soap, but I don't want to do that because when I did that with my Nightwing, it got way too loose. Sometimes it's really hard to gauge like how much is too little and how much is too much. So I don't do that. He hasn't snapped yet, so I think I'm just going to stick with how it is. I prefer not to make mine too loose. I rather it be tight, and it hasn't seemed like it was gonna break or anything, so it's fine. He's fine for the most part. Trying to think if I missed any points of articulation that are like very, very important. He does have like, well, he's supposed to have a butterfly joint, right? But this part is very tight. See, it goes back and then like down. I actually did not notice this while I was posing him. I think the normal one like comes forward. I'm not sure if it's because it's tight right now, but I think this only goes forward and back. I can't remember how my original Rebel Tech is. If it goes like, if it's the same design here, or if the panel actually goes over. It might be the same. It might be different. I can't remember, but you still get great range across. He can literally touch his other shoulder without having a designated butterfly joint, I guess you can say. I don't know if this would be even considered a butterfly joint. I don't really think it is, just because the panel goes up and down, not towards his other side. But he can touch his shoulder without a butterfly joint. I think that's because of the length of his arms, but he has great range, I don't see why you would even need to integrate a butterfly joint to this figure, right? But yeah, he's doing great. I have no complaints so far. The only complaint is the thighs, and for $25, for $25. For $25, you're gonna complain about that? Nah, I'm good. This is very good. I just do have some concerns of the paint eventually rubbing off, but for $25, come on now, that's nothing to complain about. Let's get into the accessories now, right? So let's put them down. I'm making him look very ugly right there with the exposed joints. It's hard now that I looked at it. Like, now that I see it with the exposed shoulders, I can like really see it now, where like it does look a little funny. Like, I never noticed this, and I don't know if you can cover it up. Like, I've been trying to, now that I'm like noticing it, but it's just gonna look like that. Now that I see it, it does look funny. Hold on. There's got to be a way to like, I guess like do that, but you can still see. I'm not sure if it's something with the shoulders, but I don't want to mess it up too much because then they might come off and I have to like, the shoulders do seem to like pop in and off if you would like to do that, but I'm not even gonna try to. I'm scared that I'm gonna like break it. I think they come off just because they're moving, right? But yeah, I guess your biggest gripe with the figure would be the exposed shoulders. That's it. I don't care too much about that. Again, $25. I'm not sure if the original is like that. I don't remember the original being this exposed up here, but I don't think it's something to really like pay attention to, because when you're posing, like if you bring the arms out, like they're covered, right? If you bring the arms forward, like you can't really see it. You only see it when he's standing stationary. And typically, Revoltech figures do look funny when they're in stationary poses. They have to be posed in dynamic poses. Look, like if I go like this and I go like that, like you can't see the shoulders anymore, you see? So it's like, if you're gonna have your figure standing like a Hot Toys like this, then yeah, you're probably gonna have some problems. But if you're gonna be posing him around like you're supposed to, and like, you know, I don't know what that is, but you see what I'm saying? Like it's blocked. You can't see the shoulders at this point. So yeah, don't make that a deciding factor in buying the figure, because I think just for the price it's worth it already. So when you factor in that you can easily cover this up by doing something like that, you know, don't let it sway your opinion on the figure. Anyways, let's keep going, right? So we have this. We have the stand. We have 6 additional pairs of hands, right? We have ones for the webs to connect, like he's shooting webs. These like pointing fingers. The gun holding hands, the symbiote gun holding hands, which can go on the symbiote tentacles. They can attach, and then it could look like the guns are holding, like the tentacles are holding the guns. Sorry. So it comes with 2 of these, and then it comes with like these clawed symbiote hands, like when he's like angry or attacking. So yeah, great variety of hands, right? When it comes to this figure, I believe that this is the same hands that came with the original Revoltech Agent Venom. So you're getting a great deal here. We're gonna move on to actually, let's not move on to the tentacles just yet. Let's look at the web accessories, the guns, the pouches first, because I know the other stuff is going to take a while. So here we have a pouch, right? It comes with 4 of these. I'm only going to show one for the sake of this demonstration, but it comes with 4 of these, right? And then this is like a half gun, like it's kind of supposed to slot into the pouch on the sides, and it's supposed to slot right in here, right? Sometimes this can be very loose or come out very often, especially when you're posing. Not only the weapon, but the pouch sometimes comes off. That's also something that happens with the original, but it's just something to be mindful about. I usually always have them on, even when he has guns in his hands. See, you can like attach it on right there, and it's the pouch with half of the gun inside. So yeah, pouches. So 4 of these, 4 pouches, right? So what I'm saying is like 4 half weapons that go into the pouches and 4 additional pouches. I don't know why you would need 4 pouches. I don't know if there's any, like unless you're gonna put a pouch on his back. Like I don't see why you would need 4. Cause there's 1, 2. there's none up here like Winter Soldier has. So I don't see where you would put it. Like there? Like where else would you put it? Not sure. But he does come with 4. I'm not sure if any of these slide out and you can change them, maybe. Like, I don't see why you would do that, right? I don't see why you would do that. I mean, I guess you could do that. But, like, that looks funny, right? Like, I wouldn't do that. Okay, anyways, where is it? Let me put everything back. Right, but it comes with 4 pouches, 4 half guns, right? Then it comes with four guns, right? So oh my gosh, I almost lost one. Then it comes with 4 guns, right? These are 4. I'm not going to show you all 4 because I'm trying to demonstrate how it actually looks. So it looks like this, right? Oh my gosh, I keep shaking the camera. Okay, it looks like this, right? Not bad. Not bad. It looks pretty close to the original, and it's all black, so you can't really tell any of the details when you're like posing it, but I think it's great. I think they look great. It also comes with 2 of these, right? 2 of these additional patches. So I guess if you lose one or you want to swap it, or if you want to put it here, I'm not sure why you would want to do that, but I'm assuming that there's extra like accessories in case you lose something, you can swap it out, right? So it comes with 2 of those, and then it comes with a grenade launcher. Let's get into the grenade launcher. Let me put him down. I don't know why I'm still holding him. Stand right there. Okay. So it comes with the grenade launcher, right? Honestly, very, very good. Like, wow. Like, these look like McFarlane, like, styled weapons. Like, in terms of sculpting and design, these look like the McFarlane pack that I have. I think these look great. Like, wow. You can buy $25 for this and get all of these accessories. 4 guns, a grenade launcher, tentacles, which I'm not sure how you would integrate into any other figure unless you have the original Agent Venom. You're going to get more accessories that I'm going to talk about later, but even just a grenade launcher and a gun, like, that's already, like, a good deal. So, after the grenade launcher and the gun, you also get 2 webs, right? 2 web accessories, which he can hold in his hand, or you can slide into his hand here, which I showed you earlier. Where is it? So, you can slot it in right here. And, like, that's how he, like, shoots his webs in the comics, right? At least for the symbiote. I'm not sure if the anti-agent Venom or the agent anti-Venom, whatever. I'm not sure if that's how he does it too. But it slots in, right? I'm just like, I don't know why I'm being lazy right now. It slots in, right? It slants upwards, but when you move the wrist down, then it'll look good. Trust me, I've done it before, so it won't look as funny as it does now. Like, if you move the wrist like this, it'll look straight, right? All right, so we went over the accessories on the first box. Oh, no, I'm missing something. You also get the 3 additional lenses that come with the original. The green eyes, the open eyes, and the squinting eyes, right? So if you guys want to see a closer look at that, painting seems to be pretty good on them. I don't swap it just because I prefer having just the original look, and it's way too much work trying to swap it every single time. And then he comes with the exclusive head sculpt. The exclusive head sculpt that Revoltech made you pay $25 extra for right here. This head sculpt that Revoltech made you pay for is literally the price of this entire box for you to understand the deal that you're getting here. So you had to pay $25 for this alone, right? Obviously, the details on the like the teeth are a little like faded and like white, but for the most part, I really just love these red eyes. I really, really do love these red eyes. They look amazing, and I think compared to the original, I think the eyes are just bigger on the original, so they go a little bit higher. But I really love this head sculpt, and I like it because I missed the original like symbiote one. So this kind of just like eased my feeling of being missed out, or of missing out, I should say. Yeah. Comes with this exclusive head sculpt, right? So already, this is a great deal, right? And we haven't even gotten to the second part yet. So the second part is all of this, right? So It comes with 2 of these long tentacles, right? 2 long ones, 2 short ones. And then it comes with 4 of these connectors, right? These are the connectors that go on the back that you peg in. So these connect these that I just showed you. So these connect these, and then these connect to him. So it comes with 4 of these and 4 of those, right? If you guys want to see a closer look. There are some like paint scratches on some of them, but I don't pay too much attention to that. For $25 that I'm paying for, the fact that I'm already getting these is awesome. So like if you look at this one, there's like a little bit of a, oh my goodness, I keep moving the camera. There's a bit of a scratch right there, right? I don't care. I paid $25 for this. You really gonna tell me this is not a good deal? Come on now. And then you come with, or not you, you don't come with this because you're not an action figure, but it comes with 4 of the blasting effects that came with the original as well. So let me, oh my goodness, I keep hitting the camera. So it comes with 4 of these, right? So again, a great deal if you're looking for additional accessories. This will go with your Winter Soldier. This will go with any of the figures you want. And look, it sticks on perfectly. I had an issue with the original with one of these that kept falling off, and this actually fits better than the original in my opinion. Some of them I could just not get in right, but this one seems to be working. Look, works good. Rebeltech, this is how they're supposed to work. Anyways, the last accessory that we haven't covered before I go into the demonstration is this. The last accessory is his claw that attaches to his wrist, right? I'm trying to give you a closer look. Look at the, oh my gosh. If I do that one more time, I'm going to crash out. So closer look at this, like paint scratch right here. Like a smudge of paint over here. But it looks great. I like this like faded gray to the edge. And like this white on this side. Looks very good. And the way that you would use this, for people who don't know, you would take out the hand peg and just slot it right in. And that's how you do it. Oh. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Looks awesome. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to use the tentacles, right? So there's 4 of these. The big peg is supposed to slot into the back, and the little peg is supposed to hold the tentacle, right? I believe these are all the same, or are they? I think 2 of them are smaller and 2 of them are bigger. I really don't care. I just kind of like pick whatever. It's too much work to decide all that. So you slot this into the smaller one, right? Oh, look, there's another paint scratch right there. But I'm just showing you for the sake of the video, okay? So kind of slot it in right there. You see? You can like turn these to fit that way. There's a joint here, there's a joint here, and there's a joint on the bottom. So 3 joints. You see it's not loose. Oh, well, okay, a little bit. But it's like you can easily tighten that by putting some clear nail polish on the joint and it'll tighten, right? But if you listen closely, it's squeaky, which means that it's tight, right? The loose one is this one, but like I said, you can easily tighten that. I don't pay too much attention to that. But I'm going to put all of them on for the sake of the video so I can show you guys how he'll look when he has all of them on. Lots of work, but I'll do it for you guys. That's 2 of them. I usually put the longer ones on the lower back and put the shorter ones on the shoulders. Yeah, right here. I'm just like putting it in however. I don't really like, I'm not trying to pose him or anything. Just trying to demonstrate how he looks with them on. I might make him look a little goofy because I'm like doing it just for the sake of doing it, but Man, you can't tell me this isn't awesome, right? Look at that. Without posing him, without doing anything, just like a normal, like, looking guy. He's just such a chill guy, right? But look, you got a lot of range here. They come forward to protect him, right? They go, look at the range on these. And they're not like wobbling, they're not falling off. They're all pretty good, right? Remember, you can use clear nail polish if you need to like tighten it or put it in place. If you need to tighten any of the joints, you can easily do that, right? So that's how he looks. All right, now let's take all this stuff off. I'm just getting so annoying, bro. It's so tedious to do. Not because it's a CT Toys, but just because, like, even with the original, I just hated doing it. It's so much work. I'm just lazy, right? I'm lazy. Don't judge me. I'm lazy. But another thing I forgot to mention is he comes with like the little pick that you can take out the eyes, and yeah, so that's a cool addition to the figure as well. So they literally replicated every single piece that comes with the original and just turned it white. Right? Okay. So in conclusion, right? I haven't been doing this, but I want to do in conclusion because, or like a sum up or my final thoughts, because I think I find it very useful for some people who just want to skip to the end of the video and just watch this part. In conclusion, right? My final thoughts are, he's amazing. Contender for figure of the year, which is crazy because this is like a $25 figure. Comes with a vast amount of accessories. Comes with the greatest articulation that a CT Toys has ever had. Comes with amazing details. Completely new design in terms of like painting and texture, right? Oh, I forgot to mention the spikes are actually removed on the boots, right? They removed the spikes from the original Agent Venom. They used to have spikes. So they kind of did redo the boots in a sense. All the accessories from the original. He comes with all the stuff, everything down to the last minute detail. He has it. He even comes with the exclusive head sculpt that you had to pay $25 for from Revoltech. I mean, you guys are probably familiar with that if you have the original Agent Venom from CT Toys, because it also does come with the additional head sculpt. If you ask me, like Agent Venom, the original Revoltech Agent Venom was a contender for figure of the year last year or whenever it came out. I don't know if it was last year or this year. I can't remember. But if he was contender for figure of the year that year, why don't you think this would be contender for this year? I just say that because of the price, the value, the accessories, the articulation, the design. The knockoffs are getting better, right? Like, I don't even know if you can consider this a knockoff at this point. It is a knockoff. It's a bootleg, right? Okay, we get it. Like, the body's a bootleg, but CT Toys has taken initiative to do with what Revoltech has not done. They redesigned him. They changed some small details, and they just, I don't understand. Like, why can't Revoltech do this? I understand that they have a lot of IPs that they're working with, but how hard could it be to take off the spikes and just change the color of the figure, you know? I don't know. CT Toys is putting in work right now, and, you know, it's really hard to not applaud them for what they're doing at the cost that they're doing it at. Obviously, I don't want to take away anything that Revoltech is doing. I understand that the original design was from Revoltech, and, you know, it's hard to like support CT Toys, but it's also hard to not support them, if that makes sense, just because they're doing what brands are not doing right now. Right? And I think companies like Mafex, Revoltech, SHF, they're taking advantage of us right now, and I think CT Toys is really going to put them in their place. I think they're really going to start pumping out some more quality because they have to. If they don't, companies like CT Toys are going to continue to rise, and then they're going to continue to give better products, and people are just going to buy them. Look how many people are buying Wolverine. Look how many people are buying like that 185 CT Toys Miles Morales. The Wolverine is a standout though. Like, of recent figures, between the Agent Venom and the Wolverine, those are definitely like the top three. CT Toys right now. So it's just, they're going to really have to rethink how they're releasing figures and stuff. I don't know how to really like phrase it, but I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say, right? This is definitely worth it. Pick it up if you haven't. I highly recommend it. If you like the original Agent Venom, even if you don't like third parties, if you don't like bootlegs, if you don't like CT Toys, if you like the original Agent Venom and you like Agent Anti-Venom or just Anti-Venom in general, I think you should get it. If you're hesitating, just do it. Just do it, because I'm like telling you, you're getting your money's worth. I think there's nothing else to say. I think that's just that's the conclusion of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Again, thank you guys for answering the poll. I will be putting out more polls like that in the future when I'm trying to decide what reviews to do. So I do really appreciate you guys answering the poll. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.